Hi, today's Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and we are celebrating it as a country by most of us getting the day off. And I am so grateful for the day off. Instead of running around and doing a million things like I normally do, I'm actually spending it calm and in reflection of the great warrior that Martin Luther King Jr. really was. And I'm hoping you'll spend just a few minutes to listen to this message to remind you of why he was so important to our country. Martin Luther King Jr. advocated for every race, every culture to be equal, because he understood that if you strip the skin away, that we all function exactly the same way underneath. Every single human on this earth, despite where they're born, their religion, what they look like, all those things don't really matter. We all have a beating heart, 2 lungs, all the organs are the same, the bone structures are the same for the most part. There is really no difference except for the fact that the good Lord above gave us a variety, gave us some variation so that it makes it interesting and fun. Imagine for one moment that the only color in the entire world was blue. Now, blue is a great color, but if all the flowers were blue, if the clouds were blue as well as the sky, the trees were blue, all the leaves on the trees were blue, every color you could get in clothing was blue, our skin was blue, everybody's eyes and hair were blue. If everything was blue, how boring would that be? It'd be so boring. So the variety in color, the variety in, the little slight differences in the way we look, if our eyes are round or more slanted, all those things bring a beautiful variety and bring interest, so everything isn't so boring. The way we think and our beliefs, also very interesting. If we all had the same thoughts and opinions all the time, there would be no growth. So think about that for a minute. There would be no new technologies, because if everybody thought the same way, we wouldn't be creating new ideas. We'd already have them all. Our experiences give us diversity. It's our experiences and what we're exposed to and the people we surround ourselves with that add to the stories of our life. And everybody's story is different, and that's a good thing. If we were all reading the same story all the time, and that was the only story we had to read, we'd be bored of it. So instead of hating, love the fact that we are all different. Love the fact that there are people like Martin Luther King Jr. out there that can use their voice instead of violence to bring change in our communities and in our nation and in our homes. Teach your children to be warriors, the peaceful kind. Teach your children to stick up for what's right, to use their voice, to not act out violently, to use their breath and calm down when they're feeling angry instead of hitting or attacking or being violent and damaging property in some way. Teach your children it's okay to be angry, but let's work through it in an appropriate way where everybody stays safe and we're still respecting everybody's right to be a human being. Teach your children to love. Teach your children that difference is a good thing, that variety is a good thing. Teach your children tolerance. Even if they don't agree with somebody, to be open-minded enough to listen and to agree to disagree if need be. But teach your children peace. Teach your children love, and let's go forth in this day to really celebrate and honor such a great human being. Where would we be without him? Namaste.